darkest moments, can I see the light? I think I'm prone to getting blinded when it's bright. Well, this December, I'll remember. Want you to see it when I do. Ooh, God knows I do. Only in my darkest moments can I see the light. I think I'm prone to getting blinded when it's bright. Oh, well, this December, I'll remember. Want you to see it when I do. Ooh, God knows I do. I'm alright if you're alright, and I'm okay if you're okay. It's this state, in this state I'm living in. It's just a little bit, it's just a little bit lonely in this home. It's always colder on your own, my darling. I let the season change my mind. Only in my darkest moments, I wanna see you with your head wide open, empty in the ground, gone without a sound, just another white elm growing at the end of town. Well, this December, I'll remember. Want you to see it when I do. Ooh, God knows I do. Well, I'm alright if you're alright, and I'm okay if you're okay. It's this state, in this state I'm living in. It's just a little bit, it's just a little bit lonely in this home. It's always colder on your own, my darling. I let the season change my mind. I'm alright if you're alright. I'm okay if you're okay. It's this state, in this state I'm living in. It's just a little bit, it's just a bit. Maybe this December I'll remember. Want you to see it when I do. God knows I do.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
What is going on? We're back.
Gabby? We're live and we're here to talk about who? Tell me.
Ricky Montgomery, Ricky Montgomery, Ricky
Yeah.
Montgomery. Shout out to Natalia for being Ricky Montgomery's #1 fan. And being our #1 fan.
So before we go into today's episode, just a few things. Again, this is Note for Note. Our mission is to help you discover great music. And we're here today to talk about this artist, Ricky Montgomery. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ricky Montgomery. But, first, this is, we have several other episodes where we talk about several other artists.
Our last episode.
Yes. Our last episode was interesting because it now is going to become a rare internet episode.
Lost media on
It's like-
YouTube.
We didn't know, but all the songs from Abandoned Pools are actually blocked in the US. So when YouTube processed the video, they basically blocked the entire video. So nobody in US can watch. And then I put a last song that is actually just blocked
Just
globally.
the freaking cherry on top.
So our entire Abandoned Pools episode is not available on YouTube anymore.
Not anymore.
But there is, if you really want to listen to the episode, the Abandoned Pools Humanistic, is still available on Spotify. So you can just search Note for Note on Spotify, Abandoned Pools, and you're going to find this episode. It's still available there. Hopefully it doesn't
Please
go
listen
down.
to it.
But our abandoned post, so that's one more reason for you guys to try to watch us live.
Yeah.
Before all.
If
all
you were
that.
here live, you got a special experience.
Exactly, and you
One of a
get
kind.
live comments, you get shout outs, you get everything. So just go and watch, and not only the abandoned post, but other episodes that we have. I mean,
It's our 10th episode today.
it's our 10th episode, such an important milestone. I mean, it's been a journey, right, Gabby?
It's been, yeah.
From when we started this with Leifei, and then we went through so many different artists. I'm really proud of the work that we've been doing.
It's crazy. Been crazy.
We're gonna continue doing for you guys, for the love of music, helping you guys discover music. But back to our episode. Oh, one more thing. Like this video.
Like this
subscribe
video,
to the
subscribe,
channel.
comment. We love the comments.
What you say, the notification bell.
Hit the notification
Hit
bell.
the notification bell. And then, just help us to do this work that's done, from the heart for the love of music. So, Gabby, tell us a little bit more about Ricky Montgomery.
So, Ricky Montgomery has been one of my favorites for a while now. He really exploded off of TikTok, especially due to the next song we're gonna put on. But girl, okay. So then basically, since he exploded off of TikTok, a lot of people discovered him like that, and that's basically like, boom, he's here. And it's funny because he has 3 separate albums, technically 2, because the one in the middle is like an EP. It's not really an album. It's like a sort of just a fun little project he put in there. And his first album is Montgomery Ricky, which is funny because
I love the cover of that album.
Beautiful
by
cover.
the way.
Iconic cover.
Right?
If you see the cover, you know exactly what the album is. It's so
Yeah.
memorable. It's such amazing
Let me
art.
see if I can put here.
There it
So
is.
that's the cover. It's beautiful. I love kind of the mystical aspects of it.
And this album came out 2017. So for him to explode in like 2020 to 2021, like that's a big jump from when it came out. And so yeah,
that's the song, right, Gabby?
that's the song, Mr. Loverman. And Mr. Loverman is truly what, if you have TikTok, you have heard this song. It is on every single fandom's like edit. It's on like every single like sad post you see or something. Like, it's everywhere, and it's such an emotional song, and it makes sense why it got like so popular, and why it's so memorable to people.
All right, guys, let's go with Mr. Loveman.
Yes.
I'm headed straight for the floor. The alcohol served its tour.
Funny story, not funny story, but fun fact about this is basically he wrote this song for his dad who died, and his dad had struggles with alcoholism and also struggles of finding his identity. So he had a lover man that he wasn't able to get with because of how it was back then. So this is a tragic story of his dad. So
That's actually pretty
once I
deep.
figured out that fact, I was like, this song has changed everything.
Yeah. It's wow. And then you can see that sadness coming through the song, right? Like
I'm Mr. Loverman and I miss my lover man is like the most iconic lyric.
The ways in which you talk to me have me wishing
I love the
I were
piano.
gone.
The
Quite
piano
faint
is so
in the
nice.
background, just like beautiful.
The ways that you say my
One thing that I love about Ricky Montgomery is like he makes his stuff so classical.
on and on.
It's like
Yeah.
it's pop, but it's with the classical elements to it.
Oh, I'm cramping.
Oh, I love those little high-pitched notes that came almost like a hammer.
such a simple piano, and it's so like
and it comes in the intervals. So
Uh-huh.
just you get that little.
it's so delicate.
Yeah, it's very delicate.
I'm Mr. Loverman.
And there's a little bit of guitar coming in, just kind of
My Loverman.
right, just kind of doing a little.
I'm Mr. Loverman.
Actually, the arrangement is so delicate.
I miss my lover.
Each instrument comes in.
I'm shattered now. I'm spilling out upon this linoleum ground.
This is such an emotional song.
Yeah.
And once you know the story behind it, it makes it so like different.
It does.
Because I only saw this song for like fandom edits, sad fandom edits,
Like breakup edits on TikTok. type of
breakup
thing.
edits on TikTok.
Yeah. That sounds like a total breakup song.
Mr. Loverman.
Look at this. It's a lad.
And I miss my loverman.
Wow. It's a little break and the drop is like.
I love the end because the background vocals come in.
I miss my lover. I'm Mr. Loverman.
I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my Loverman.
Go, Gabi.
I'm Mr. Loverman. And I miss my lover.
Oh, we gotta comment, Gabi. Do you wanna comment on that? Because I don't think Mama knows. Papa got tickets.
A funny story. We went to the cafe that we always go to, right? And I was saying, "Oh, I can't wait for our episode today. It's gonna be really fun. I love Ricky Montgomery. He's so cool. Did you know that he's gonna have a show here?" And he's this liar. He's like, "Oh, really? What day?" I was over here like trying to
I'm
search
pretty
it
bad at
up.
keeping secrets.
Like I was trying to search it
Especially
up
good
and show
ones.
him, and then basically I showed the exact section that would be best to go in. I'm like, "Oh, this would be a good section to be in." And then immediately after, he turns his phone over, shows the tickets of the exact spot that I was talking about, and he's like, "I bought it this morning before we went to this cafe." And I was like, "What? Prediction. Crazy."
Mama is saying, "O meu Ricky, you didn't buy." No, I'm gonna buy it, baby. And we can go, you and me, to Ricky
Ricky
Martin.
Montgomery.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, so we have the concert. So Gabi really loves this artist. So
I'm so excited.
it was funny because I was going to surprise her live on the show.
You
but
should
then
have done it.
She started talking about it, and I couldn't resist. So my bad. Well, at least we have tickets.
Yes.
All right, Gabi, what are we gonna get next? Tell me.
So basically, this is another song from the same album, Montgomery Ricky, and this one is my personal favorite, because it's just so like it's so summer vibes, and every
Oh.
single time I hear it, I just think of summer, and it's just such a lively like song, and I also love the vocals. The vocals is what really gets me. Like I can't hear this song without singing it. It's just so catchy.
And the name is Cabo.
Yes, because it's kind of like makes sense why it's named Cabo, because it reminds me of a trip. You're going to Cabo for the 1st time.
Yeah, Cabo San Lucas in Mexico, maybe.
Yeah, that's
Could
basically
be,
it.
right? Yeah.
That's why I think it's very nice.
All right. Let's go with Cabo
Yes.
from Ricky Montgomery.
Yes.
Oh, this is lively.
Bring beach around a faded blue. Do what you can with me and do it quietly, as you do, as you do, as you do. Ashes, ashes, dust to dust. I think I found a place for us
I like this one.
This one is so like you
Beach
can't
vibes.
like. It's so beach vibes.
Yeah.
So summer beach vibes.
Even the drums, right? You get the.
I love this synth.
You see this drum. This very beach.
This is
Right?
very beach. Plus with the guitar, the
Yeah.
guitar is so nice in this song. Place for us, sit down by garden. After dark, it's in my arms.
Oh, I love
I
this.
love the bridge between all the verses.
No, I want this. I want to hear this part again. Can I? Let's go back.
The synths is so nice in this song.
Oh, this total rave. Look at that.
Yeah. You can hear like the.
I love this spot.
This is such an underrated song in my opinion. Like nobody plays
The
this song.
vocals are nice too.
It gets really nice at the end because he does a whole like repeat thing. He does like an overlay.
DJ Carlos vibe. Yeah, mama.
Under me, can you tell me it's all wrong till it gets to me?
Go, Gabby.
Oh, ashes, 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 ashes valley. This is his overlay part where he overlays two verses, and it's so
Oh,
cool.
I see. Let's get that.
Now it's the finale. It's only his vocals now. Plus a drum.
Nice. Woo!
Dude, if
I
he
love
plays
this
this
one.
song, I will lose my mind.
I love this one. It's so lively. The vibe is great. The arrangement, that synth that comes in the middle is just lit.
It's so interesting because we went in order of the album right now. We went, this December's the starting one. Then it went, not Mr. Loverman. It went Line Without a Hook.
Yeah. We didn't
Which
play that one.
We didn't play?
Yeah, I think I missed on the playlist. We can fix that right now. You want that one?
Yes. I think you put Loverman. Yeah. Line Without a Hook is such an emotional song. It's around the same realm as Mr. Loverman. And it's really interesting because it goes this December, which is pretty lively, to Line Without a Hook and then Cabo. Line Without a Hook to Cabo is insane. Like, it's a crazy jump.
Is a completely right?
Also, I apologize. The album was 2016, not 2017.
Oh, okay.
Close enough.
Yeah, it was before. All right, so let's go with Line Without a Hook, which we skipped because I forgot to put it in the playlist. So
this
fault,
one
but-
is pretty like, it's not lively, but it's sort of like you're overjoyed.
Line Without a Hook.
Yeah, Line Without a Hook. Mr. Loverman is really sorrowful. This one's more like a, I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
Once you play it, I'll explain
Let's play. Let's go with it.
Yes.
I don't really give a damn about the way you touch me when we're alone.
Oh, this is nice.
Hold my hand.
This is a very romantic song.
This like remembers me like, Enchantment Under the Sea ball. Back
Yes.
to the Future, right?
Yes.
Like they're like there dancing on the ball type of thing.
They would definitely play this. Mama really never learned how to live by herself.
It's a curse and it's growing.
The classic arrangement that you mentioned comes through here too.
My emotions
Whoa, the vocals here.
explosions when you are.
This is such a fun song to sing.
I found a way to
Kill the sound.
Oh, baby, I am a wreck when I'm
little-
without you.
I can't tell if it's him plucking a guitar or a keyboard.
It's hard to tell actually. But
Yeah.
it looks like a pluck.
It feels like a pluck.
Sounds more like a pluck.
Was it some
It's interesting because he has elements of rock, but it's not really rock.
Yeah.
It's alternative. It's indie.
Yeah, it's
indie alternative.
indie rock alternative.
Yeah.
You could do.
The lyrics are so nice to the song.
The wind is a pounding on my back, and I found hope in a heart attack. Oh, at last.
This is a song about love. That's it.
Yeah,
It's about
and it feels like
having
that,
an attachment to a person. A line without a
And you
hook.
get that, right? Just that is like classic
Oh yeah, the
love
bass.
song from the 50s,
Oh, yeah.
kind of early 60s type of stuff, right?
Was it something I said to make you feel like you're a burden? Oh,
And the lyrics are interesting because it's like they're struggling with the relationship. It's not perfect in and of itself.
darling, when I'm fast asleep, I see this person watching me saying, is it worth it? Is it
Gabi.
worth it?
I love this song.
You're
So
quite a
good.
singer today.
I just can't. You can't help it when you hear Ricky Montgomery. I cannot help it. It's so.
No, this song is really nice. I mean, actually, his music so far has been high quality. I must say, I don't know a lot of stuff from him,
This is his
But-
starter album too.
but it's so well done, and the arrangements are so precise and delicate on every song. The choice of instruments, how it comes together, it's really beautiful.
She's a lady, and I am just a boy who's singing. This part is used in so many edits. So many edits. It's like the lyrics is like
This whole thing about
someone is so perfect, and you find yourself imperfect to be with them. That's what the lyrics
kind of
is saying.
platonic love.
Yeah. It's not exactly
Although-
romantic. It's more like you have an attraction or like
It's like almost like you idolize the person and
you have an
don't feel-
attachment for a person.
you don't feel good enough for that person,
Yeah.
right? Kind of like
Because calling yourself a line without a hook is like kind of being useless. You think you're
a
useless.
line without the hook. Wow. That was actually, I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, from
Mm-hmm.
it's just such a powerful song. I mean, one thing that you mentioned that kind of like made me think a little bit about this is like how people sometimes got those internet edits and just get the little.
A
Like
little
they don't
snippet.
even like listen to the entire song. They just like know the snippet, know the chorus, know like
Yeah.
a certain phrase, and you like even let's not even talk about the album as a whole. Like you're not listening to the album as a whole. Like you only know one song, and even that song you only know one part. You're like
Yeah.
limiting. And the internet and
And
all
it's
those
like-
things, they have a purpose.
Yeah.
But if you limit yourself just to that, your musical experience is just limited to that. I mean, there's so much you're missing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's your choice, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't because I would be missing so much.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. It's like, it's kind of like those people who are like, who only listen to TikTok music. I don't know. I have like,
No,
a
it's
vendetta.
look, it's
'Cause,
their
like,
choice,
guys-
right? It's their choice. But what I'm trying to point
you're
out is
sort
the
of
other
like limiting yourself.
is the other side too, limiting your music experience,
No,
right? And
yeah.
I would never do that. I'm actually quite the opposite. I'm actually always looking right on YouTube, Gabi. We're always
Like you
looking
can
for
do that if
new
you
stuff.
want,
Yeah.
but like you're limiting yourself
yeah.
to some degree, only listening to some particular music. It's kind of like only listening to one artist and not listening to anything else.
Yeah.
So
But what we have next now. Speaking
Next-
of continuing the music experience.
next we have another underrated sort of one that nobody talks about, but I really like this one.
I mean, this guy got popular but it's still not a widely known artist, right? He got
Uh-huh.
popular because of a few, maybe one or a few songs,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not wildly popular yet.
He
Or he is.
is wildly popular, I'd say. But then again, it might just be in the area of internet that I am currently in that I
I see.
think that he's huge. But I personally think he's very popular due to TikTok.
I see.
Or at least with the fandoms of TikTok.
Got it.
He's pretty big.
I really like his music.
He's really good.
Really like it.
Mhm.
As I said, I didn't know. a lot of
Especially
stuff
for a
from him.
starter album. And
Yeah.
like all the songs are so like unique.
This album is pretty good. The quality of it is.
Oh,
is-
yeah,
is
yeah.
really good. Anyway, less talking, more listening,
Yes.
as Lucas would say. Let's go with Snow from Ricky Montgomery. Oh, I already like this.
It's such a
beginning.
nice start.
Yeah.
This one tells a story, and that's what I really like about it.
I'm ready, she said as she put on her shoes, and I'm down to forget if you'll say it's true. And those drapes on the wall can't
And like the little
do
doo 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 doo, it's kind of like snowflakes falling. I envision snowflakes falling.
Yeah.
to me.
I'm actually kind of like I was just 5 seconds ago so much into the song and I was like just quietly absorbing
When I go, bury me 6 feet
Nice
in
vocals.
snow. Here we are,
it. The drums,
It has such a nice build up to the chorus.
yeah.
And the chorus is such like a punch in the gut. I feel like it's so like
Yeah.
here it comes.
Skeletons,
Wow.
what do we have here hiding from the mirror?
And the vocals are always on point.
He has a wonderful voice. I
Yeah.
love his voice.
Vocals are always wow. Oh, this is beautiful.
Summer's over, love had left us.
This album is very much about sort of the struggles with like attraction. Because all of the songs so far have talked about like romance.
Yeah.
Or someone
that's a
relating
common
to
theme.
attraction.
That's a common theme, yeah.
Yeah.
Romance, love, attraction.
Yeah.
Disappointment with love,
Yeah.
right?
It's not like a picture perfect thing that you think it is. And I think that's really what the message is.
I love how the album is Montgomery Ricky, which is almost like him being a kind of like another version of himself.
Yeah, it's
if
like
you
a
may,
reflection on himself or something.
right?
And his most recent album is just titled Rick. It's just Rick.
Montgomery Rick.
And then his little EP in the middle says it's 2016 somewhere, which I think is a callback to his starter album.
Soccer album. It's like Start Again.
Yeah. And the EP is only like 5 songs, and 2 of them are interludes.
I see.
Take my father's conscience from me, sister.
Oh, this part just gets so much tension.
Yeah.
I'm bringing everyone home.
It's funny how this one is not really it's sort of like it's a mixture of romance along with like relationships with family as well. It's like general relationship song.
I'll try not to be
So slow.
skeletons, skeletons. What do we have here hiding from the mirror?
I'm like speechless because
It's such an emotional song.
you get so dragged into the emotion of the song that I'm like,
I like this part.
Da-da, da-da, da-da,
wow.
da-da, da-da.
And just a note. Bum, bum,
I love the harmonies. Loving Ricky Montgomery.
For real, right? Is that what
Yeah.
FR means?
Yeah.
Man, I'm not that old.
What? You're always like, we created emoticons. We created the smiley
We
face.
created my generation created everything, man. FTW for the win and other things. Like we created everything. We like, we like when the IRC, now I'm gonna review my age, and chatting and stuff, and we kind of invented emojis. When the emojis didn't exist, we did it like emojis with text, right? You would put like, a little.
This conversation is giving the guy from My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh yeah.
Every word is descended from the Greek.
Oh,
Name
no.
a word and I'll tell you.
Our generation invented the internet, man. What are you talking about? Anyway, this was Snow from Ricky Montgomery. I'm just like so deep into the emotion of this song, and
It's such
so
an underrated
beautiful.
song from the
Yeah.
album.
I mean, this whole album has
This
been
whole album, I don't have
spectacular.
a single song that I don't like.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, we have to restrict the playlist, right?
Yeah.
Stop! I love that movie.
Big Fat
Oh.
Greek Wedding is such a fun movie.
We actually watched the third one yesterday. Which is like,
It's insane.
funny and everything. I still prefer it. The first one is still my favorite,
Oh, definitely.
but I did like the third one as a good wrap up of
like, I
everything.
didn't have enough
Yeah.
criticism for it because it's just such a fun movie. Like,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be brain rot and cringy. That's the whole
I know,
point.
but it's also a movie about family and about a lot of things that I think we here, right? We have in this podcast together, you and me, and then we have like a really really close what they say, well knit family.
Well-knit.
And I think that movie speaks a lot about that, the whole concept of family and being together and things like that. Oppa, yes.
Oppa!
So, okay, Gabi,
Greek
where,
music goes hard. I just need to say that. It's so fun.
where are we going next?
Next is, hey, California. That's where we are.
Oh my God, let's
Ricky
go.
Montgomery mentioned California.
California
Goes insane. I love California. It's on the same vibe as Cabo, very summer oriented. And yeah, I just find it such a fun song.
I mean, the place where there's like sometimes hot days, like warm days in December,
Yeah.
is like California needed to have summer vibes, right? It's like
Yeah.
when you grow up, I'm not
It's
from
very
here,
beachy.
but we grew up watching movies like, and then those movies in California with those kind of endless sunsets and sunny days and things like that. So like there's nothing more summer than thinking about California.
I interpret this song, the lyrics of the song being sort of like, it's more like how a person grows up in California and how like there's so many expectations.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's like, if
Does
you,
it
but
speak
really,
to you
it really focus like,
on that? On the expectations?
yeah, on the expectations and how like what you grow up to think. Like, if you really notice the lyrics, you're gonna notice it. So
Okay,
I would
let's
just
go
say
with it.
focus on lyrics.
This is California from Ricky Montgomery.
Woo! It's very beachy.
Oh yeah.
So you listen to this song like, oh, it's such a fun song, but then the lyrics are so deep.
And
I
it's
find
like,
them
you
pretty
wanna
cool.
dance, man. It's like, and this little guitar is great, right?
It's so beachy.
Yeah.
I am just a boy, but with a little bit of culture, I'll go far. I want the world to know that I'm not just a photograph. Some way, someday.
Oh, I can see
you'll
what you're
call my
saying now.
name. If I could let my ego have a face, I'm not too
Yep.
good to say I love you. I love you. Oh, baby, my
It's such a catchy song.
Yeah, you gotta just, right?
My eyes are up here. Like it's like the lyrics I feel like have a more negative meaning than the actual five.
But
song.
isn't that interesting how you get like a happy song and then the lyrics is actually a little bit on the sarcasm and
That's a very
criticism?
popular trope when it comes to Japanese music. Actually, low key, Japanese music has a lot of sort of many of their deeper, darker songs are very happy in rhythm and in beat. That if you don't
Interesting.
know the lyrics, then you'll think it's just like,
You
hey,
just feel
having a
happy.
party.
Yeah.
So, I think it's like it has to do with like,
Which is like, let's just say a lot of people don't speak Japanese.
well, yeah, like Into the Night. If you've ever heard Into the Night, it's like it's such a the lyrics are interesting
Oh, I
compared
see.
to the actual like na 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 na.
Well,
Oh, 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 oh.
I'm enjoying this one. And
I
makes
love the
me feel
guitar
happy.
solo.
Oh, it's a beachy guitar kind
Yeah,
of. Let's hear
it's very echoey.
it. Nice.
I am just a boy, but with a little bit of culture, I'll go far.
I love his
want the
voice.
world to know
It's such a nice like.
It's a smooth,
It's a smooth,
sweet
sort of,
kind
yeah.
of voice.
sweet. It's a very sweet voice.
Yeah.
He's also really funny with interacting with his fans because he looks at the edits that are made from his music and he's like, guys, can we get the anime fandom to boost my song? That's what he did with Boy Toy, which I think I put on here. Yes, I did. He did that with Boy Toy. He was like, anime fandom, boost this song. And then they started making edits and he's like, yeah.
Nice.
And then he started reacting to like some of the edits and he's like, when I made this song, I never thought that it would be an edit to Joker and Batman.
Really?
Lego Joker and Batman.
Wow.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
So Gabby, Ray's saying like she's trying to learn the guitar part, but it didn't
It's
go
so
well.
hard.
Yeah. I isolated. It sounded like, you know, and there's a part that goes a little faster too, so it can go a little crazy, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right. So I think those are all the songs from
From
his
first
starting,
album, yeah.
like, you know, the first album.
And then the next one is from his EP, which is called It's 2016 Somewhere. I love this one. I love short albums. I think they're really nice. I like it when it's not a lot of songs. It's just very... Because then you have more, like, to work with. And sort of, like, if each song has their own meaning, you can build a story off of it.
And then just like a, you know, instead of a series, is a mini series,
Yeah.
right? Type
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah. All right. Let's go with "Talk to You"
Talk to you.
from Rick Montgomery. From
This is
his-
also one that I feel like not a lot of fans know of.
Oh yeah.
So, I don't think a lot of people know of the second album. Or not
Okay.
the second album, the EP. But
Well, it's 2016 somewhere. Let's go with "Talk to You."
such a fun album name.
Oh, nice. Nice beginning. Strong. Oh, I like this. The little solo that comes in.
Yeah.
It's a distorted organ with some effects.
I think the reason why he calls this It's 2016 Somewhere is because he was replicating the style of his first album. Because I feel like the first and second albums, Rick, are very different styles. And I think he experimented a lot more with the second one. So I think he was trying to replicate his style from the first one. And that I think that's why. I love the album cover too of this one.
Oh yeah, look, it's really nice.
The multicolored car.
Yeah.
if you listen really closely, there's like a little synth that goes.
I heard that. I hear everything. So I totally heard that. I was about to comment actually.
Woo, woo.
Oh, this.
It's like a telephony.
And the stereo is playing here really nice. The
Yeah.
little organs on the right side.
It's been a really long time since you saw me last.
Nice.
Since I saw you last.
Wonder if we met today. Would you turn and walk away? Would you take me for a ride? Would you toss me to the side?
I like
I could talk to you.
how the organ is just there in the background doing some little
Oh, yeah.
things.
Another thing with this
Nice.
album that I really, really like, I keep saying album, but it's an EP.
It doesn't matter. Really.
Close enough. I really like the interludes because once you hear this album in order, it's like, it's so nice because each song fades into each other and there's a lot of samples of like, I think family gatherings where you hear like people talking or laughing in the background.
Nice.
And I think that's really cool. Like really
yeah.
unique.
Makes
And-
it real authentic, right? I'm loving all the little sounds that this song makes actually, dude. There's a lot of things, delicate small things going on.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could talk to you. I wish I could talk to you. I wish I could talk to you.
Nice, this little voiceover.
Uh-huh. The stereo, like the spatial sound is really cool on the headphones.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is actually a Dolby Atmos. Even so, we are not listening to it in Dolby Atmos, which is the stereo here. Yeah, you actually
You still get the elements of it.
you actually get a little bit. I mean, for those who are not familiar with Dolby Atmos, is kind of the most advanced form of audio mixing, and then people who doing like spatial audio, they're usually mixing in Dolby Atmos. So if you actually have a sound system that has all the speakers like a home theater type of system, we can actually things go in different speakers. Is actually fun.
It's
a
really fun to listen to.
Listening experience. Even so, we're just with two headphones here, like left and right. We could gauge some of those kind of effects and things like that. Now I have to go
Oh yeah.
on the home theater room and actually listen to this particular song in Atmos and see how that kind of actually gets the how the experience goes with all the speakers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Gabi, tell us about the next one.
This next one is also from the same EP, and basically, it's really interesting because I feel like these two songs sort of reflect each other because it's like the names are pretty similar in rhythm. Talk to You and Sorry for Me.
Yeah.
I
talk
feel
to
like
you. Sorry for me.
I feel like there is some correlation to both of the songs. And yeah, this one's just really nice. I just
Alright.
love this.
Let's go with Sorry for Me from
It's
2016 or 2016 somewhere from Ricky Montgomery. And I lost where it is. It's here on the left. Or on the right, sorry. Let's go.
This one's more of an acoustic.
Yeah, that one came with a strong beat right off the bat. This one kind of just plain guitar.
Tuesday in the morning, I walk outside to
Nice.
police
This one's pretty
car,
sad, the
pulling
lyrics.
up to my yard.
It's the story of him losing his dad.
Father, I punch my
Yeah.
fist right through the wall.
Yeah, some of his songs are pretty
They're
deep
pretty
and
heavy.
sad and
Yeah.
heavy, it's like gets you into crazy mood. This is, you can feel that one.
He lost his dad on a boat trip in Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, he drowned, I think. That's
Oh
what
my
happened.
god, that's even worse because it's like
Tragic
you don't prepare for it.
He recently, on his most recent album, he wrote a song, Black Fins, which is a reflection of that. But I feel like that also carries into other songs, especially for this one and Mr. Loverman.
Yeah,
He has a very strong family sort of oriented music.
Yeah. This, Mr. Loverman and this one carries a lot of sorrow,
Yeah.
right? It's like that deep. I like how he's drumming on the guitar.
Yeah. He plays the guitar, and this EP, oh, I love this part.
Wait. I need to do this again. And I'm gonna even pause because I love this part is so beautiful because you come from a really, really lightweight. He's just drumming and it just grows up.
And then the drums come out.
The drums comes in, but the strings are mimicking his voice and almost like doing a unison with his voice, which makes it really, really kind of. The song comes from here to there in a very, very nice way.
It's such an amazing build-up.
Right, like and he's drumming.
You can feel the emotion.
Yeah.
And then it's back.
Oh my god. This was.
Now that it's over, I don't know how to feel. Moving to California so I won't have to deal.
Wow.
Crazy lyrics.
It is
Crazy
it is,
lyrics.
yeah.
What you think?
Wow.
Do you think it could make you sorry? Well, I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to make you sorry. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to make you sorry. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to make you
Whoa.
sorry.
This song is. Wow, I'm speechless.
It's like you can really tell that he puts so much emotion
I'm
into his
speechless.
music.
This
It's
music,
so
this song is so
it's inspiring,
powerful.
honestly. He's really inspiring.
powerful. I mean, from the arrangements to the lyrics to the emotion, it is just wow. I'm like, literally, like this song is.
It's such an emotional sort of this is a really like once you know the story,
yeah.
it's such like a tough song and such a
Yeah.
beautiful song to
Yeah.
hear at the same time.
Wow.
It's so like
and I didn't know, so it's like it just hit me for the first time, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's like, and knowing the story.
like once I
is,
discovered the story, it just changed my entire perception of how much emotion and
Yeah.
how much story he puts into his music, and it's truly inspirational because he's being so vulnerable. That sounds
vulnerable.
so weird to
Yeah,
say.
no, it's actually right.
Vulnerable about
Vulnerable.
saying and expressing these feelings because this song.
So the song is "Sorry for Me." So I'm just kind of like saying the name of the song, "Sorry for Me." Ricky Montgomery from his album is 2016, somewhere, and is a story about how, it's a song that he did for his late dad.
I believe it's inspired by his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And it's like the lyrics are so like crazy for this song because he's telling the story And then at the end, like, I don't want you to feel sorry for me. Like,
Yeah.
he has so much emotion, but he
Yeah.
just can't say it because he doesn't want the pity. And I feel like that's an emotion that a lot of people can, like,
Yeah.
have. And, like, that you can't really describe it because you want comfort, but you don't want pity. And that's a hard thing to give to a person.
That's actually a fine line, right? If you think about it, like,
Yeah.
you know, you want comfort but not pity,
Mm-hmm.
right? You want, you know,
You want
people-
to feel seen, but you don't want to feel like you're the center of attention.
Exactly, and that's makes such a difference. And then it's interesting. Talk to You, Sorry for Me, and the third one that we picked here is Settle Down,
Settle down.
which is interesting because on this other song he says, I have to move so I don't have to deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one goes and settle down. So I don't know. I can't but wonder that those things are connected as a story somehow.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go with Settle Down by Ricky Montgomery from his 2016 Somewhere album or EP, as doesn't
Whatever
really,
it
yeah,
is.
whatever it is. All right. Oh, I know this one.
I played this one.
Yeah, you played this one in one of nice summer afternoons here. We are listening to music.
I played it
outside.
on the same summer afternoon. If you were here for last week's episode, we talked a lot about a summer afternoon where we listen to music, and I put a lot of Abandoned Pools and Ricky Montgomery on there. So
We put the little things on the grass. And
we were in our
just kinda-
backyard and we had pillows and we laid and
We laid on the
looked at
grass.
the planes that were flying by
There was
on like a sunny
planes
day.
flying above. I even have a picture of like the plane, one of the planes passing by, and it was just
There
on
was
the
like
vibe.
no clouds in the sky. It was so nice.
I remember that one.
With you.
Settle down with,
With
you.
you.
Oh, I wanna complain about my day with you.
Such a nice song.
It is.
The vocals are so nice. It's like he makes a barbershop What? Barbershop quartet with himself.
Oh no, it's this song is really really nice, and for those who are here listening to this, so this is Ricky Montgomery. So
Here he is.
here he is. I'm gonna get his picture bigger so you can see who the artist is and get a picture of him. Yeah, I totally remember this day, and Mom, I'm pretty sure you remember too. We're like just kind of listening to music on the backyard, and there's grass, and it was beautiful. So this song is Settle Down, Ricky Montgomery, from its 2016 Somewhere album. And this is so chill. Oh my god. Wait. I'm gonna do this again. This ending. I love it's the ending. Nice. And you know what I was searching for pictures of Ricky Montgomery, and every picture of him is like, most of them are like this. They're like, there's not a lot going on, very minimalistic, and everything seems to be intentional. I look at this picture, and And I even look at this picture that was like on the beginning, and it's like very minimalist. There's not a lot going on. I feel that some of the things that he do actually kind of like on the visual, even the cover of some albums kind of reflect a lot of like, how minimalist he is with the kind of all the visuals and everything. So it's all somewhat connected together, which is great. So you see this pictures, like everything's and I feel like whatever you see in the pictures and how he kind of like puts like the visuals, the covers and everything reflects a little bit of how intentional he is with the music and everything. Anyway, so that was Settle Down, and I think that's the last one we're gonna play from 2016 somewhere.
Yep.
So Gabby, tell us about the next one then.
So the next one is from his most recent album that he put out, and this next one was the one that I was talking about where he was joking like, "Oh, anime fandoms, bring it up," like,
Because of the boy toy?
because of Boy Toy. So next we're gonna play Boy Toy from his album Rick.
Okay,
And,
so instead
yeah.
of Montgomery Rick, it's just Rick now.
It's just Rick.
And that's the latest album?
His is yeah. This came
Alright.
out this year actually, low key, this
Okay.
year.
2023. All right, let's
He's
go.
probably gonna play. The reason why he's on tour is because of this album.
Because of this album. Okay, got it.
$100 bill. It's like a little light.
Starts quite faint.
Yeah, that's the
Comment.
intent.
Okay. Oh yeah, this feels really kind of beach vibe too, right?
It's it's like
I've been going through changes and I feel
this
so
song reminds me a lot of an artist named Good Kids.
in your big blue world. I know
This reminds me a lot of Mimi's Delivery Service, the song, not the show, but from Good Kids.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mimi's
For the people-
delivery service?
Yeah, for the people who know, they know.
Okay. Are you not gonna explain? I'm just gonna be.
The show Mimi's Delivery Service is a Studio Ghibli movie, and this artist, Good Kids, made a song inspired off of Mimi's Delivery Service.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, that's
And it
the
feels kind of
distinction.
the same vibe.
Yeah,
Got it. Yeah,
the
that one
vocals
you
are
wanna
so
do.
nice.
Yeah.
This is a very similar vibe to his starter album,
Yeah.
but if you see other songs in his album, they're very different.
I see.
I love this part.
Oh yeah, it just goes a little DJ.
It's like,
thing. Yeah.
it's a very interesting beat. It's so like, I feel like characters would go on a montage adventure with a song.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you're in a movie
Yeah.
and there is like something happens and people are like either setting up a party or
Yes,
doing something
yes,
and you
yeah.
have the video accelerated and people are doing things. That
Yeah.
could fit perfectly. I can't disconnect the thing, right? Like the music and the movie and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You immediately say, "Oh, this song could fit in this scene of
Yeah.
this movie," type of thing.
That's very me.
Yeah.
I like to connect stuff to movies.
Oh, me too. I like to do that a lot. I'm actually thinking about that all the time.
I love the end. It's so like,
Oh, it just trickles down, right?
ASMR.
Yeah. All right. So
that
we
was
have a few more songs from this album. So Gabi, why don't you tell us about the next one, which has a very, very
Paper towel.
Curious name, to say the very least.
This one I've not heard so much of. I just listened to it once and was like, I feel like this would be a good song to sort of
put?
get.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to this song 24/7, but like it's a very interesting song, and it shows like it's a different vibe than the original, like the starter album. So
I see. Let's go for it. Paper towel. Oh, this is interesting. Different, yes.
the little vocals.
Yeah.
This is a very different vibe.
Yeah, I like how you have this kind of piece, right? You just have this
Very.
holding, right?
It's kind of lo-fi a little
yeah,
bit.
it's lo-fi, exactly.
Try to make it easy, but you slip my hand away.
It's a very gentle song.
Yeah. It's very lightweight, really, right? It's like it's just there, smooth.
But what I really love about this one is the bass line and the harmonies.
Yeah. Which kind of like, if you just put that together, that's holding the song,
We
right?
don't have to play so
You see? Just a bass line and voice.
Yeah.
takes away from everything.
He also does a lot of sort of like artistic voice cracks, which is something I really like in music.
Yeah.
When the artist knows to do voice cracks at the correct amount of time. So
Yeah.
voice cracks can be good. So
Oh, yeah.
you need to just use it. It's just like a magic.
No, and you know that in production and recording, there's something called vocal comping, which is basically you get an artist to do several takes of the same kind of vocals, and then every time the artist does it, it goes a little bit different, and sometimes has a little crack and a little defect and a little thing, but those things actually add a lot of color.
It adds a lot of character.
And then on the studio, the producer usually gets all those vocal tracks, overlays, and start to kind of like cut and put together the best parts of the vocal so to get to the best final result. And that's what they call vocal comping on when you do producing and stuff.
This song is very like, it's very unsupported, but I feel like that's on purpose. Like it's not a whole lot of breath support compared to, because we've seen he can sing really well with really good breath support.
Yeah.
But this song, he just intentionally makes it very soft, very laid back.
Yeah. It's
Like,
very, yeah.
The cracks are like just makes it part of the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's a very, very nice choice.
He's almost like, you know, his voice has this little bit of I'm just there. Right? It's just ethereal, lightweight, smooth. And you add the rest of the song on top. And
This one's very, it's kind of jazzy a little bit.
the other thing about that I noticed about this one.
I like the synth.
Oh yeah. It's a little. What I like about this one is like his voice is not over the rest of the instruments. Almost his
It's
voice
part
is
of
so
one of these,
blending
yeah.
into the instruments, which is different because he has beautiful voice. So a lot of his songs has the voice over, and the voice really kind of like highlighted the vocals. This one is almost like everything's kind of blend in. And almost the same level, you know, and you have a lot of emphasis on this bass and guitar line that's kind of holding the song.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very nice.
All right, so what else, Gabby?
This is another one from Rick that also got really popular. And makes sense because it's a very lively song.
Okay.
And very high. He shouts a lot, but it's sort of like the singing, shouting type of thing.
That's interesting how you get all those different things in the same.
This is a very,
artist.
very long album. This is probably his longest.
But you get so many different things, right?
Yep.
I mean, he has, and this is interesting. He has a a style of his own,
Mm-hmm.
but his style in itself is different.
Yes.
And there are songs that are vastly different than other songs, even so you can tell they are Ricky Montgomery.
He also just
songs.
makes his own version of his own song. He like sometimes just puts acoustic versions of so many others.
Do something different.
I love the acoustic version of Mr. Loverman. It just
Okay.
it makes it so much like it adds more emotion.
Oh yeah, because you have nothing else going on, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. Okay.
And like it's a different vocals and he like does different rhythms and all this stuff and it's so nice to hear.
Well, maybe we play that one at the very end.
Could be.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just go with "Don't Say That"
Don't say that.
from the album Rick, by Rick Montgomery.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, this is already much stronger, right? More emphasis on the vocals, right? Vocals are over.
Yeah. There's more going on.
I see the moon in the valley.
And it's more lively too.
And it looks so pretty, it just might
It's not as lively as like Cabo or California.
Yeah, but it's
cause I didn't
It's kind of like it reminds me of a road trip. This one's very road trip song.
yeah, right. You're on the Pacific Coast Highway, also known as PCH, and you're driving your car on the kind of curvy, like road, by the mountain type of thing.
This is also more pop leaning,
Yeah, more pop. Definitely more pop.
and that's probably why it exploded. Because anything more pop leaning gets pretty popular. That
It's kind of funny when you said that. So say that again. Anything more
anything
pop
more
leaning?
pop leaning is more popular.
Gabi,
New senior quote.
new quote.
New quote just dropped, guys.
I love that so much.
I really thought I had something significant to say with that. And I was like, this is a good one.
No, it was actually a good one. I love it.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed?
I say something so sophisticated and then pop is popular.
Did you know that pop comes from Greek?
Put some Windex on it.
But it's actually true.
But it's actually...
It is actually true. Comes from populus. Population, pop,
Okay.
popular. All those are like from the Greek.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I love that movie. It's so good.
Put some Windex on it. And all good.
The bridge is also really nice for this song.
Ethereal, right? I want to isolate the vocals here.
The vocals are very interesting. Like
Right?
the effects added.
Right?
Don't say that, don't be sad. I didn't think people could get this bad. I mean,
I don't know.
don't be sad.
That's a funny comment.
Windex was invented in Greece. Don't you know, Mama?
We're related to Alexander the Great.
Everybody is.
Everybody. I'm related.
Nice. The piano. There's a really nice faint piano there.
This is a rather long song compared to his other ones.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa, nice. This is nice.
This is a really nice one. I like this one a lot.
So we have a few more, Gabi, but they're not from any of the albums. So
No,
you wanna
these
talk
are-
about those.
his sort of he had a collaboration with the Honey Sticks,
Mhm.
and they basically made a whole album together, And these are just two of their most popular songs. One of them being not from the album, but being a second version of the song that I personally like better. So that's why I put it in. So the first
Okay.
one is I Don't Love You Anymore. And the thing is, I think the arrangement is made by the Honey Sticks, but the vocals is Ricky Montgomery. So he might have put some
I
input,
see.
but he might have put some input into the making of the song, but his vocals are
Okay, so
in it.
then you're gonna get probably some difference in
Yeah.
terms of the vibe and everything.
Mhm.
Okay, so
I
let's
love
go
this
with
one.
the I Don't Love You Anymore, the Honey Sticks with a feat from Ricky Montgomery.
Mm-hmm.
I like the drums here. Yeah, it's a little different. You can tell now that's like a different arrangement and all. Same overall pop. Kinda
Yeah, it's
smooth
the same
pop
sort of
vibe.
genre.
Yeah,
I love the organ.
yeah.
It like the electric organ.
It's just there, right? But
Yeah.
it's kind of holding the song.
It's like a ground.
Yeah. Oh, nice. It's
Ricky Montgomery also made an acoustic version of the song that I really like too. And it's on his EP.
oh yeah.
It's 2016 somewhere. It's on there. He has two
nice.
acoustics on that, and they're both really, really good. I love the background vocals of this one. Kiss me goodbye. The piano, I just noticed it. Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, it's just doing like this little high
Yeah.
pitch ping, 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 right?
It's just hitting a chord.
And now there's barely anything going on.
Just backing vocals.
Just very faint, the vocals, right? It comes like.
Gonna finally graduate. It's a very chill song,
It is.
and I really like it. It's just such like a vibe. Won't you stay with me just
It
one
does,
more
mama.
day? Ooh, baby, please don't cry, don't cry.
It has a little bit of that vibe from Jovem Guarda, romantic Jovem Guarda
Yeah.
stuff. And then.
I really
Reginaldo
love the
Rossi,
ending of this song.
Wilson Ramos, yes.
I really do love the ending of this song, and you're gonna hear why.
And this like breaks on the drums, like makes it almost a bolero. It's not a bolero, but
A little bit. Do. I love this part. Build up.
Oh, almost like a Hawaiian guitar.
You're not gonna expect what happens next.
Okay. Oh, it just goes like full
It just
on.
goes crazy for like.
Out of nowhere, man.
I love the sort of old guitar high pitched sounds.
It goes ethereal. Like it's a guitar and it's like all this stuff going on. And it goes back.
And it's just acoustic.
You know
And I
what this
assume
one?
this is Ricky Montgomery on the
You know
guitar.
what this one kind of has a lot of vibes of? A luau on the beach.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, you know, people
Yeah.
on the beach and then the instruments start to come together.
Uh-huh.
You know, a guy with a bongo or something. And you have like, you know, some... And then all of a sudden things start to kind of like just come together. Right?
My gosh.
Yeah.
And
All
now
right.
we have...
Ouch.
This one is very minimalist, very sort of emotional.
Okay.
This song makes me very emotional. That's
Out,
why I put it in.
Out Like a Light.
Out Like a Light 2.
2.
Because
Is there a 1?
yes, there is a 1. But I
Are you
like-
serious?
Yeah, there is a 1.
Oh boy. I thought it was just a joke, but
Nope,
no, apparently
there's
not.
a 1. There's a 1, and it's from the original album that they made together, but they made a second version, which is a little different. And
It's not
yeah,
the same song at all.
it is the same song.
Oh, it's just a version.
Yeah, it's just
Version
a different.
two.
It's just a different version.
I got
It's
it.
a different arrangement,
That's what I was
different
trying.
everything.
That's what I was trying
Do you
want
to listen to both of them?
I think
so we
that
can
would
compare?
be interesting.
You can search up "Out with the Light" 1, or "Out with the Light."
Okay, so
It's
you
like they're pretty similar, but it's just a slight change in arrangement, and I like the second one more.
Out like, not.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like the second one more because I have a more emotional connection with it, and that's the version that I found first. So
It seems that I'm not able to find it.
"Out Like a Light." Just search up Ricky Montgomery, maybe. Ricky, when I catch you,
Okay,
Ricky.
so that
Ricky, when I
sounds
catch
like-
you, Ricky.
That sounds like the first version.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm curious. I have to listen to both. So let's go Out Like a Light 1.
Ricky, when I catch you, Ricky.
And I want to
Ricky,
listen
when I
to
catch
Out
you.
Like a Light 2 and just
Yeah.
get the difference. Okay, let's go. Okay.
The thing with this one, it's faster than Out with the Light 2.
I see.
And it's also more... It's like Ricky Montgomery is singing an octave higher than Out with the Light 2,
Oh.
which is really interesting.
Yeah, I can see here it's the same.
This one's
key.
very luau too.
Oh yeah.
I can imagine myself floating in like one of those like natural made pools in the ocean.
In the moonlight,
In the moonlight, I'm just there like...
right? And then
I also love the backing vocals of this one. Because Out with the Light 2 does not have those like ahs in the back.
there's almost a kind of a gospel, like church vibe. The vocals.
No, both versions are really nice. I like both versions a lot. I just like Out with the Light 2 better because it's the first one I saw, the first one I heard,
And you have a connection.
and I have a more emotional connection with it. So
Which music is exactly like that, right? It's emotional.
I
emotional
like
connection.
it's so much more sorrowful, the second one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least
this
that's
is
what I think.
sad. I don't see this one as sorrowful.
It's more like a chill, relaxing.
Yeah, yeah.
You're reflecting.
Let's see how I feel about the second one.
To stay stuck, dreaming of a firstborn in hair-covered popcorn. You never leave, you never leave, you never leave.
And it's like,
Oh my god, the
Little
little
wind.
like telephone.
oh yeah, it's a little telephone noise,
Yeah.
right?
And if I betray our lonely night.
Wow.
This one's very choir-esque.
Yeah.
I find it very choir-esque.
It's almost like this vocals is almost you're in a church,
Yeah.
right? I like this.
This guitar thing is not in the second one.
nice build up.
This version is also longer.
Whoa.
This end is really nice to this version. That's one thing that I'm
Nice
sad that
guitar.
the second one doesn't have. This little guitar.
Wow. This guitar is really good. It's really, really good. Wow.
It's a really nice song. Like version 1 or 2, depending on what you like, I don't care. Like if you say one better than the other, that's so
Yeah.
real. You're so right for that. Version 1's better. You're so right. Version 2's better. You're so right. Like
Okay, so that was version 1.
Mhm.
And now let's go version 2, and I'm really, really curious about how different it is.
Mhm. They have a special little opening.
Yeah. Some samples, some. Oh, I actually like this better. This little breaks.
It's so much emotional.
Yeah, this is. I like this more. Yeah.
Take me up.
Oh, and the lower octave. That makes a whole difference in the
Yeah.
song.
Up like
Wow.
a kite. Dumb.
The guitar, like this is very guitar oriented.
And this is sorrowful. The
This
other
is
one
sorrow.
is not.
This
The
is
other one is like just a little sad, but this one is. You feel much more the depth of the sadness and the sorrow.
both versions are like they have their own special little. Like you listen to which version, whichever what you're feeling. That made no sense, but you listen to which version suits your emotion at the time.
This is crazy. I mean, how can just an arrangement? I mean, I know a rhetorical question, but
Very beautiful.
the arrangement.
I
and
love
everything.
this sample.
I used to, I was small, you know, so old, and I always admired her fingernails. They were blood red. She always had them painted beautifully. And she was, her hair was coal black and beautiful. She was graceful. And she had anything a woman could want, a good husband and money and a nice home. But she met this jailbird, and they married. And so she gave all that up and found out that she wasn't happy. She was packing to leave, and he got out of jail and come home and found her and hacked her to death.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, he
Seem to hate me. I'm
Whoa.
Every day.
Yeah, this one
I'm
is.
This sample, the sample in the middle makes it like so
This one,
crazy.
this one has more depth.
dreaming of our firstborn.
This is the same tone as the first one,
Yeah, I know this.
but then he goes down the octave at some point.
This is much sadder.
Strong up like a kite. Dumb, wicked and white.
I love the vocal play.
Yeah.
This is where he drops.
Love me in spite.
It's so like
And if I betrayed our lonely nights,
Whoa.
spun out like a light.
Yeah, this one is.
Kiss goodnight.
It deserves the second version because it's so
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
It makes you feel.
oh hey there.
Oh, we did this again.
When I'm
Follow me,
away.
girl. Okay, there we go.
You
What?
gotcha? Let me unlock
Hi,
you.
girly.
Yeah,
It's
hang on.
me.
Stay there. I'm gonna unlock you.
Oh, now it is. Now it's on me.
Oh, you did? Good. You probably moved a little too much, or I did. I don't know.
What Ricky Montgomery does to a person.
We have this little
I love
robot
his low
camera.
vocals.
And the robot camera sometimes.
And it's like, I think I like this version more because the low vocals is so like, when I heard this, I was like, I can't sing this in his octave. And usually I can sing his songs, but I'm like, I can't sing it.
Oh yeah, he
It's
goes,
so low.
right. That gives a lot of.
I love the ending. It's such a resolve. Like, it's just
Oh, that's
birds.
what you're doing. That is.
What the heck?
You just put your hands up, and that's what did. Get me. It didn't. It stayed on
What
you.
the heck? I'm just so
it's
cool.
because you put your hands like that. That's what it does.
I'm guilty.
Yeah.
Funny.
Let me see if I can fix so we can end the show and go back.
You can still see him in the corner right here.
I'm right here. I didn't disappear.
We never do whole cameras ever. So yes, he is sitting next to me. We're not in separate rooms or something.
Hang on. Let me try to fix the camera. Get back to me. Let me lock on me. There we go.
And now we've reached the end.
All right.
We're gonna
Gabi.
send you off with an acoustic. I think
Oh
that would
yeah.
be
So
such
let's
a nice.
let's find this one. So while I'm finding the song, Gabi,
I'll talk
please
about.
do the ending.
Hey
for
guys,
us.
follow us, please, pretty please. No, okay. So go ahead if you want to follow us on our Instagrams, our socials. This one down here is mine. This one in the middle is our group, and then that one over there, there's my hand, is Papa's. And go ahead and like, subscribe. This is the QR code over here. I can point to it.
Oh,
This
you
is
can?
the QR. That is the QR code if you want to scan it, so you can find our channel. Please share with other people. If you if you know someone who really likes an artist that we cover, I think they would just love to sort of appreciate the music.
Yeah, so this QR code up here is for the entire playlist, so you can see all the episodes. So we've covered like so many different artists: rock, non-rock, Latin, Brazilian, pop. So there's like a lot there for
And
all different tastes.
We literally do this from the heart. We always, our mission is to sort of get people to discover new music. And
Yeah.
even if you know an artist, maybe you just don't know all of their songs.
The B-side song.
The B-side songs. You
Right.
maybe you haven't had the time to appreciate them. And so we want to sort of put it out there that there is more to an artist that you may like, or there's more to an artist that you don't even know exists.
And
you
even songs that you may already know and listen 1,000 times, our
You
little
may notice
ears
something new.
and brains are gonna point out to you all the little things.
our little musical brains are
the
separating each
arrangements,
track right
how
now.
the bass, how everything is kind of coming together, and I kind of like go over that. So it's like, we again, Gabi said, we do it for the heart. It's a musical experience. We just love music so much, and we do this all the time naturally, even when we're casually listening. So again, like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell, and
Hit the notification.
we're gonna leave you guys here with this last song, which is Mr. Loverman.
Go ahead and buy tickets for his concert.
Oh yeah, March 24th,
March 23rd.
23rd here in LA. So
Or in other places.
you want to see Ricky Montgomery. He's on tour right now. So if
He
you
is
go
on tour.
on his official website, there's all the dates for all the different locations and tours. And I highly recommend. I mean, again, I didn't know him that much, but I was just exposed to like, beautiful, deep music, high quality, well produced, well arranged, thoughtful. There are like so many qualities to his music, and I'm really kind of delighted. So Mr. Loverman, we played a first version, and now we're gonna play to you guys the acoustic version, which is a song that it was beautiful, the first version. So I'm curious to see how this one is gonna go, but it's about his dad. So we'll leave you guys with Mr. Loverman acoustic version from his album. It's 2016, Somewhere.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
I'm headed straight for the floor.
Eita.
The alcohol served its tour, and it's headed straight from my skin, leaving me daft and dim. I've got this shake.
Shout out to Natalia and Ray for coming in. Love you guys.
Shaking the
Shout out to Mama, who's always here watching
Oh,
us
yes,
and commenting.
Mama.
We
In
love
our
you.
10th episode, Mama has been through all of them. Thank you so much.
I crack and now I pour. I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my lover man. I'm Mr. Loverman. Oh, and I miss my lover. The ways in which you talk to me have me wishing I were gone. The ways that you say my name have me running on and on. Oh, I'm cramping up, I'm cramping up. But you're cracking up, you're cracking up. I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss my lover man. I'm Mr. Loverman. Oh, and I miss my lover. I've shattered now. I'm spilling out upon this linoleum ground. I'm reeling in my brain again before it can get back to you. Oh, what am I supposed to do without you? I'm Mr. Loverman, and I miss